After a long passage from New Caledonia, we reach Australia, where we get up close with wild animals and investigate the health of the Great Barrier Reef. We leave New Caledonia on a reasonably good wind forecast for a 1200-mile passage to Australia.
So we're heading directly for the pass into the Coral Sea.
When we reach the pass, we leave the protection of the lagoon and enter the Coral Sea. We set a northwesterly route to try and bypass a windless zone.
It's day 2 on our passage from New Caledonia to Australia, probably Cairns. We put up the Gennaker early last evening and flew it all night. There was hardly any wind though, we were going nowhere. And actually we damaged the Gennaker probably when it got stuck behind something. But we took it down and fixed it there. And it's perfect because we've been using the Gennaker ever since and it's going really well now. The sun is setting on day 3. Another day with lots of sail changes. We had the Gennaker up, we had the Gennaker down. Now we've got all sails up again. Let's hope the wind stays so we can keep on sailing. And the Gennaker is up again. Took the Gennaker down, put the mainsail up, but now it's time for the Gennaker again. I don't even know which day it is of our passage, but I do know that we are in the new weather system. We got this southeasterly wind last night and it's been going really fast ever since. So we once again changed all the sails. We've got the main reefed and the Genoa reefed. Ivar, what you got there?
Firewood. We can't import it in Australia and we don't need it in the tropics, but sadly we have to get rid of it, so there we go.
Oh no! What's going on in the kitchen?
I'm making pancakes.
Yummy.
We can't import any fresh stuff like eggs, so we're just eating everything.
And we're out of bread anyway.
Yeah, also.
Meanwhile, outside is a different setup again. This is the 9th day of our passage from New Caledonia to Australia. It's Friday midday. The wind is coming from behind, so we have this one for you today. Oh,
First pancake. Guess who's gonna eat that one?
me! It's our last night, hopefully, on the boat on our way to Cairns. It's been going great all day. There. And this booby, red-footed booby, has just joined us, but we told the border force that we don't have animals on board, so I think it has to go.
To reach Cairns, we have to pass through the gigantic Great Barrier Reef, which extends for more than 2,500 kilometers along the tropical part of Australia's east coast. It is home to a huge amount of marine life, which also makes it a big tourist attraction and rich fishing grounds.
It's Sunday and It's a sunny day and we are arriving in Cairns, Queensland. Ta-da! There it is.
Cairns turns out to be a visitor's paradise. We stroll along the esplanade, admire the birds and go swimming.
We're in the lagoon of Cairns, which is so nice because you can't swim in the sea, it's too shallow, and there are crocodiles. Minor detail.
After we stock up on fresh supplies, we're ready to explore the Great Barrier Reef, to which Cairns is the gateway, hence the many tour boats. However, we read that half of the coral has died in the past 30 years. What will we find?
We are at our first anchorage in Australia. It's Michaelmas Cay.
The island is home to thousands of seabirds like terns and boobies, who let us come quite close. Just like the fish. The coral here looks to be in reasonable shape. In day trips we sail to 3 more islands where we also snorkel.
And Sandy Island is called Low Island on the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. It's quite beautiful actually. Lots of birds.
Including some pelicans.
Oh, yes.
Osprey. We left the Low Islands and we're now on the way to Hope Island. All very small islands, and all we do is roll out to Genoa, turn on the autopilot and make sure we don't hit any reefs on the way. It's quite overcast and the waves are quite big, but all doable. Ivar is even working on the computer. We're approaching Lizard Island.
We follow in James Cook's footsteps as we hike to a lookout. On the way we encounter colorful birds, constructive ants, and the creature after which Cook named the island.
So we're following Cook's footsteps. He hiked up this mountain in 1770 to look for a passage through the reef back to the ocean.
This is where Cook stood to see if there was a passage through the reef, and if you look carefully, you see the reef there in the distance, and indeed, there you see a little break in the reef. What is now Cook's Passage. While Cook was looking for a passage through the coral, we are concerned about its health. At the island's research station, we learn that the reef is under threat from higher sea temperatures that lead to coral bleaching. Also, hurricanes extract more energy from warmer seawater and get more destructive. Pollution and ocean acidification add more stress. Finally, coral-eating starfish are a pest because their natural enemies have been overfished. How's the situation next to our anchorage, we wonder? A turtle leads us to the edge of the reef, which reveals a multitude of healthy, hard and soft coral. We also see why this area is called the clam garden. These giant clams grow extremely slowly and must be some 100 years old. Many different types of marine animals call this their home. They like to hide in the three-dimensional structures and use them as breeding grounds. Some fish gnaw on dead coral and make room for new growth. Predator fish circle the reefs looking for opportunities to strike. When in balance, it's a perfect ecosystem. It seems that the reefs we visited are less exposed to the threats because they are in protected and sheltered locations, so they are quite healthy. Still, the threats are existential. We are on a destructive course to lose this World Heritage Site. Thanks to modern science, we know which human-induced threats we need to eliminate for the coral to have a chance to recover. Ecosystem protection and climate action are in our own hands. The coral's survival is fully up to us. Let's all do our part to help it thrive.
Did you like this video?
And want to see more? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on social media, become our patron on Patreon, or subscribe to our email newsletter on our website.